Today we're going to look at installing a 308 Kadee magnet into the baseboard. I've already installed a couple and we're going to look at basically how I do that. So the first thing that I do is I actually cut the cork. So I've used glued down cork as an underlay, so I need to cut a piece of cork using this very sharp knife. I've already marked it out with a texter, and that's okay because it's all going to disappear anyway once it's painted over. So we're going to mark out the size for the magnet. So we're going to cut the cork away first like that and remove that. The main tools that I use are a very sharp knife, which I've got there, a chisel and a drill, and you'll see me using these tools as we're going on. So I'll remove that piece of cork, and as we can see, the magnet will fit into this spot here. So this here is the magnet and that will fit into that spot there. I'll make sure that the cork is cut away nicely and neat, make it a fairly snug fit. Obviously it's too high at the moment, so we need to lower the magnet. So the track, I've already removed the track, but if we put the track back you can see that that is too high. So we need to take some baseboard out. This baseboard is MDF, so we'll take some of that out now. The way that I do it, because obviously the magnet needs to sit flush and flat and just below the sleepers of the track. So we'll just put the magnet there for the moment. One of the first steps I do is actually get my drill with a bit. Doesn't really matter what size bit that you use, certainly not small, possibly 5, 6, 7 or 8 mil bit, and I'll just show you now what I do with the drill. I don't drill down very far, it's just to assist with removing of the MDF. So just drilling some points next, being very conscious not to drill down too far, because the purpose of using the drill is just to remove the top layer, and we don't want to drill too far down, otherwise we will need to place things underneath the magnet to raise it, and that defeats the purpose of what we're doing. Like with any project on the model railway, when you're working away, it's important to clean up as you go. So what I'm doing now is having the chisel, that's the size chisel, reasonably flat, and I'm just going through and shaving off bit by bit. Now this takes a bit of time, this process, however this assists in getting it extremely to the stage that you want it to, where you can put your magnet back in. I do have a screw in here that I was using for the baseboard. So as you can see, it's a fairly tight fit, but we still need to go down maybe another 2 mil. So we'll just work that through now. Okay, you can see how the magnet fits into the hole nice and flush, and if I just bring my track back here, I'm not going to glue the track back down at this stage, nail the track back down rather, but you can see there that the magnet fits nicely underneath the sleepers. So the next step is to actually glue it down, and I use just normal wood PVA. That seems to work effectively, and we'll glue this down and we'll let it sit overnight, and then I'll relay the track again tomorrow, but I have marked where the track needs to go. So what we'll do is we'll just put a little bit of glue, don't need a lot, but need a little bit just to make sure that it takes. So I'll just bit of PVA there, got the magnet here, and we'll just fit that in nice and flush. It's going to be all ballasted over, so you tend not to see it. Okay, we're going to just see a demonstration of one magnet I installed before and how that works. So I've got a lovely little Great Western pannier tank reversing a wagon back, and you'll see how it uncouples, and then we can push it further back if need be. Perfect. And that's exactly what we want. And the engine's now coupled up and can move off.